Welcome to this deep dive into Excel. In this video, we'll focus exclusively on two powerful functions, index and match. These are essential tools that let you perform dynamic lookups and solve real-world data problems. Whether you are managing sales data, analyzing trends, or creating interactive dashboards, these functions will become your best friends. In upcoming videos, we'll explore other advanced functions like if error, left, right, mid, and text joins, which will help you create even more versatile and dynamic reports. So stay tuned. To demonstrate the power of index and match, we'll work with a simple sales dataset. It includes columns like order number, sales, deal size, product line, and city. For today, our goal is to extract value dynamically, such as finding the sales amount for a specific deal size. Using these two functions, this hands-on example will help you see how index and match can solve real-world problems. Let's start with the index function. This function helps you extract a value from a specific row and column in your data range. For example, if you want to retrieve the sales value from the third row of your dataset, index will do just that. Its syntax is simple, equals to index, array, row number and column number. You define the range, specify the row number and optionally the column number if needed. This function is the backbone of your dynamic lookups. Next, let's look at the match function. This function doesn't retrieve values, instead it finds the relative position of a value in a row or a column. For instance, if you want to find where the term medium appears in the deal size column, match will return its position as a number. Its syntax is equals to match, lookup value, lookup array and the match type. This function is like a GPS for your data. It tells index where to look. Now let's combine the power of index and match together. Now I am using index and match function with the help of data validation to find the different values of different order numbers. Currently, I am using data validation to select different columns that are available in my array. For example, order number, sales, deal size, product line and city. Currently, I have selected sales. Similarly, I am going to do the same thing for my order numbers so that in the same cell only I can get a list of different order numbers. Here is the result. Now I have taken a 1002 order number and for this value I am using index and match function. I have selected my desired array from where I need to find the values from A3 to E8 column. Now to find the position I am using match function. To find the row position I am selecting the G8 cell and I will match this value from the A3 to A8 cells and I am taking the absolute value, that's why I have written 0, and similarly I am going to do the same thing for the column as well. Now selecting the H7 value to match this and I am taking the column name from A3 to E5 and for the absolute value 0. Now here is the result, and to get more results we can select different values like deal size. Here the results will be updated automatically and we can also update the order number, and if we select different order number then the value will be updated accordingly. They create a dynamic lookup formula. For example, if you want to find the sales amount for the medium size deal, match will find the position of the medium in the deal size column and the index will retrieve the corresponding sales value from that row. You can use index and match function to combine multiple tables as well. For example, currently I have two tables which contain some data, and in both the tables I have customer ID which is present in both the tables. So I'm going to use this column only to combine these two using index and match function. So for the first column, customer name, I'm going to use index function. Here I am using here I am defining my array from A44 to C49. Then for the positions I am using match For the row, I am selecting my cell as A55. I'll match this value from my range A44 to A49, and I am going to take the absolute value. For that, I am writing 0. Similarly, I am going to find the columns as well using match, and for the match I am using B54 cell, and I'll match this value from A44 to C44 and taking absolute value only. So with this formula I'll get the Alice Johnson. Now I'm going to combine this with the table 2 data. For that I am using the index function for finding the product value. I am writing equals to index, and this time my desired array will be from A44 to I49, and for the position I'm going to use the match. Currently I am using the A55 column, and for finding the value we can use both from A44 to A49 or F44 to F49, because both contain the same values. And similarly 0 for the absolute match. And for the column I am selecting the C54 cell, and I am going to find this value from F44 to I44, and then 0 for absolute value, and you will get the result as laptop. You can track this to find other values as well for different customer IDs. And that's a wrap on today's video. We have covered the essential of index and match functions. Index retrieves the data based on position. Match finds the relative position of a value. Together they create a dynamic and powerful lookup. In the upcoming videos, we'll explore more advanced functions like if error, left, right, text joint, and XLOOKUP to take your Excel skills to the next level. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next one. Drop your questions in the comment, and I'll see you in the next video.